lot has happened since the last video. As you can see from the clips, I went ham on heat molding these skates after getting advice from Adapt. Turns out I wasn't being harsh enough. A big tip I got was to take the removable liner part of the newer version of the Brutale out, because that heat mold's a bit easier than the rest. And I noticed that like that was shaped to my foot, but the skate itself wasn't. I ended up not filming most of the heat molding because it takes your whole brain, man. It's a full effort work, and it doesn't feel like you're doing good things, dude, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I spent literally 2 days heat molding them over and over again, trying to fix the things, and honestly didn't have too much luck. I kind of gave up and was like, I'll just keep trying to skate them how they are. And since then I have gone and skated the vert. I did a few sessions here and there, nothing big, and it's been very painful. But the other night though, I decided to really go ham with the heat mold, and I put this like 110 millimeter wide jar of peanut butter in the right foot cuff and just the right one to see if that fixes the problem. And I mean, it's already, they feel better right now, but you know, we'll see by the end of today. One thing I'm noticing about these, it's the same with the USD carbons. I feel like I can't control the front wheel. It feels like I'm on the inside of the wheels, and it hurts for me to go on the outside, and I prefer to be on the outside. It's better for the skate, you know? So I don't know, it's a weird thing, but they definitely are feeling better right now. Hopefully the weather holds. Let's go straight to the ledge. That was starting a lot more like I expected. That was so buttery fast. These are feeling so much better than they did the first day. Like, I don't know what's happened overnight, but literally overnight, the main pressure point that was killing me, it seems to be gone. I have a new one though that's kind of in my heel. I think it's from walking around, but I don't know. I think that one will go away. These are feeling a million times better today. I can't even describe it. I don't know what changed, but yeah, it's really good. I'm happy. Top sides are supposed to be really weird on these skates, so let's go and try them. Just stalling that then, that did hurt quite a lot on that pressure point. Not gonna overdo it today. Never landed a top side across that whole ledge to my recollection, except for alley top horn. It's weird, it's definitely like rolling it, but you know, it feels fucking good, I tell you. I am very surprised with these skates right now. They feel so good, completely different. I had completely lost hope that these were gonna break in at all. I had zero hope on it happening, absolutely none, dude. Like, they were so uncomfortable, dude. I felt like they're gonna be so sore forever, but today it's completely different. They feel really, really good. I feel, this is weird to say, but I feel like I'm becoming one with them, you know? I feel like I'm in control now. And yet that pressure point, the worst one on my inner ankle, was just disappeared today. There definitely is one on my back heel that is especially bad on the top sides. But I think that's just because I went from like a massive walk. I must have like swollen it up on some bad shoes. But I mean, fuck, these are feeling really good. I can't fucking believe it. I did not think this would happen. I thought it'd last like 5 minutes today and be like, this is way too small. To put it in perspective, right? These are a size EU41, like a custom EU41. I have 2 different size feet. My smaller foot is 1 millimeter too big for that size skate. My usual skate I get is an EU44. So I'm down 3 sizes. That's a US 10 and a half. and this is like a US 7. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Now, I mean, if they're good from here out, that isn't too bad of a break-in. I'm not that mad about it. It's like, I was gonna say, like, how can I recommend people listen to adapt with their sizing when it's that uncomfortable, but I'm standing corrected right now. I don't know, this review is gonna be hard to do, but anyway, we gotta get the alley top on this ledge. It's part of the deal, you know. Let's go do that. I'd ever get to trying some like actual kind of tech tricks in these. I felt like they felt scary to me. It was kind of frustrating. I felt like I'd never be able to try something on skates. It's like every basic trick was really hard. So right now I'm very happy because it feels total opposite to that. I feel really good. I could really see myself committing to skating these full time. But anyway, I want to try to do some spins, and I have one more cool thing about these skates to show you that I noticed the other day skating some ledge. Insta 360 died, so you're going to have to put up a selfie cam. This is so cringe, dude. But anyway, shock absorption feels really good. My feet are still kind of fucked, you know, from the 4 years ago. Like, I still feel like a sharp pain in my heel from small impact like that. But these feel pretty good. But yeah, there's a headwind. I can't get it much height. There's not a fun launch. That wasn't fun. I don't think I'm going to get a clean 7 today. The other thing I wanted to show you though was the frames in these are like indestructible, man. Like, I'll give you a before and then I'll go skate this rough as fuck ledge over here and you'll see it does like no damage. I think these frames, I know these last forever. They've lasted people a long fucking time, and I think that I've proven that with a few sessions I've done. They're really good, dude. And the downside to that though is they're gonna take a long time to break in and get a nice groove. So anyway, yeah, I'll show you. This is the before, right? Not much of a groove, very fresh. This is the ledge I'll skate. I won't even skate the wax part, I'll skate this bit. I wasn't grinding that far, but look, it looks like I didn't skate that at all. I could have slid further, I guess. It wasn't that far, but I don't know. Any other frame would be destroyed after that. That's probably the only way I'm going to get a good groove. But yeah, I'm not going to keep skating that ledge. You can't slide it at all, man. It's too sticky. But anyway, I'm having a really good time. It's fun. I didn't have to cut the session short for once. And while we still have the ledge, I think I'm just going to try, I don't know, get some tricks, whatever happens. But yeah, I didn't think I'd have a good time on these skates this soon on. I thought it was going to be months off, dude. So I'm happy. That's fucking my knee too much. after sitting there and talking with a local blader for like 20 minutes or so, my feet were too sore to skate in these skates after that. But it was a new pressure point that isn't as bad, and it's that bit on my heel, which is really weird. So like, I think it is literally from me walking, and I think that's one that's gonna go away by itself. I am absolutely blown away by the fact how much better these feel. Without that pressure point I had there, these are so much more skatable. I feel like I can actually control the skate a lot more, and it's not like, I don't feel like I'm dying while I'm riding it. I did expand one more than the other, like I said earlier, and the one that I made wider does feel better. There is still a little bit of a inner pressure point on this one. It's way better than it was, but it's still slightly there. So I think I'll heat mold this one to be the same as this one now, and I'll show the clip now to show how crazy it was. I didn't do both because it's a little sus. It seems like I'm pushing the skate a bit too far when I do it, but it does seem to have made it. What made me think to push it that far was one, Adapt told me that I should use a 110mm wheel. I don't have one, but that peanut butter jar is 110mm. It seemed too big, but it works. It feels way better. Heat molding seems to be the trick, and I mean, I did not think I would be having this much fun on the skate 2 sessions in. This is the second full session. I've had a bunch of mini sessions that were like 10 minutes long, but yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling much more hopeful about the skate. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I mean, I landed some tricks I never landed before, as in like the top side's the whole edge. That's a really good sign that I can actually hold tricks in these skates. I'm excited. I'm feeling way better about them. I kind of see a lot more advantages finally for these skates. And I mean, it's got me actually considering giving up my thems for these at this point. I did just get intuition liners though, so that might be, I don't know if that's going to happen. Thanks everyone for the comments for helping me get these working too. There's a bunch of comments that helped me out. There's one that made me kind of understand why you'd be in a smaller skate. Someone said they got their size and it stretched out to the point where it was too loose. So maybe that's why you have to go too small. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know when I do a full review. I still have these frames too. And I would love to see how they feel on the skate they're made for, especially on the vert. I'm going to stick away from any impact though, any at all. And yeah, also I have my online stream set up working for like live skating. I've got it working again. So if you want to see me do some live sessions, follow me on Twitch and tell me to do some tricks live. There's so much more motivation with you there. Come hang. If you want to see the absolute opposite feeling of me skating this skate, check out the first day skating if you haven't seen it yet. Go watch it again. See how different it is, man. It's crazy. But yeah, you're the best. Go for a skate.